Yo, what up, Griffiths? It's Mr. Farina in the house. All right, I'm just gonna help you guys with the Wednesday today. So the first question, number 11, says evaluate the expression below. Simplify your answer. So we have 2 1/4 divided by 8, right? So when we divide, you guys also have to remember we keep, change, flip, right? I know Ms. Gonzalez doesn't like that word, so we're gonna say reciprocate, but KCF is easier to remember. Keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep our first fraction. The only problem is that this is an improper. This is a mixed number, meaning it has a whole number and a fraction. So we need to turn this into an improper fraction first. And to do that, we take the whole number and we multiply by the denominator. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then you add the top. That means it's going to be 9/4, right? And then, let me get my little pencil here. That's my first fraction. Then we're going to have our division sign. And then 8. And then 8. So there's a lot of problems on this, or a lot of things on this one little problem, which is nice because it's stuff that we remember. When we have a whole number like this, how can we turn this into a fraction? Well, if you guys remember it, all we have to do is put it over 1, right? So now we have this. 9/4 divided by 8/1. So you keep your first fraction, you've changed your sign to multiplication, and then you flip your second fraction. And then if you multiply across, you will have your answer, which I am not going to give you guys. It's up to you guys to work out the rest. Good luck. All right, number 12, compare the numbers below using less than, greater than, or equal to. So we have 5.67 and 5.6. Sometimes people think like, oh, I have 5.6, this is a smaller number. It's because there's no additional digit here. Well, there's always a 0 here, even though it's not shown. It's like invisible right now. But you can add that. So now maybe this will be easier for you to compare it. So which one would you rather eat, right? Which one would the little alligator mouth eat? That's for you guys to solve. Number 13, fill in the missing number of the number line below. So we have -27. We're going down 2, which is -25, or actually it's increasing by 2 because the numbers are getting, the bigger the negative, the more negative it is, right? The smaller the number actually is. Because numbers on the right are bigger than numbers on the left. So what number should this be? We have -21 here, -25. So what's in between them? I'm really not going to help you on that one. You guys can try that one on your own. If you don't get it, look it up tomorrow. We can answer it. We can go over it and review it. 14, what is the GCF of 16 and 54? So if you're going to do the method I like, you would set this up, right? This way. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. And then you're going to work it out. What numbers, and let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Whoa, too much going on there. Let me see. 1 sec. All right, so continue where I left off. What number can I divide both these numbers by? Well, I know they're both even, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0 are even numbers if it ends in a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, which these are, ends in 6 and 4. That means I can divide by 2. So if I divide these by 2, 16 divided by 2 equals 8, and 54 divided by 2 equals 20. What is it? Well, I don't know. So let me solve for it over here. This happens sometimes, right? You just can't do it in your head. Which I can, by the way. It's 27. But let's see here. Then I have to do in and out, right? So this goes in here. Let me change my color. 2 times. Whoa. Which would be 4. Numbers are too big. I'm going to subtract. And I'll get 1. You know what? Let me move this stuff down, guys. I'm getting a little messy here. Well, this is, sometimes math is a little bit messy. That's why we got to keep it organized. All right, 1. I bring down my 7. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying what it's going to be. I bring down my 4, so it's 14. And how many times can 2 go into 14? Well, that is 7. Like I accidentally said a second ago. So this becomes 14. Cancels each other out, right? 14 minus 14 is 0, so that's my answer, 27. So now I know 54 divided by 2 is 27. And now I'm going to see, can I go any further? Let me see here. If I go here and here, can I divide by 2? No. Right, because this is an odd number. Can I divide by 3? No, 3 doesn't go in here evenly. It goes in this one evenly, but not this one. 4, no. 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. 8, no. So we're done. So that means these numbers, let me see, how did I draw my line last time? Oh, I just did this. So these numbers here, my outside numbers, they make my big L for LCM, but I'm looking for GCF, right? That means it's only this number on the left. And that sole number on the left is your answer. I'm not going to write it. Make sure you guys are listening. Okay. The last one, what is integer describes a profit of 650? So a profit is a positive thing, so it's going to be a positive number. And then we have 650. So how would you write that as a whole number, positive, negative, or 0? So you're just writing 650 there. It's just a tricky way of asking you that. How would you describe a profit of 650? Well, it's just 650. All right, I hope this stuff was helpful. If not, come with your questions tomorrow. That's what this homework's for. Doesn't really matter if you're right or wrong. We just want you to try these and then understand where you're having issues at. And then come to school, ask your questions so we can try to fix those issues with you guys. All right, Mr. Farina signing out. Peace!